Hey friends, this is Big Forest Films, and today on the reviewing table we have a box set by Pier Paolo Pasolini, or of Pier Paolo Pasolini. And I thought today that I'd give you a quick run through of my Pasolini collection, actually, because I have a few of his titles. I actually used to have a lot more, but some of them were inferior quality, basically, so I sold them off. I don't think Pasolini needs further introduction. Italian director, very controversial of his time, um, made some of the more shocking movies basically ever. Uh, so that's brief about him. I thought I'd start off with this box set, which is by Tartan DVD. It has three films by Pasolini. My personal favorite and his debut film, Acatone, um, which I have here. I'll pull it out for you. It's housed. The movies are housed in these slim cases. With original artworks, really nice. Here we have Rogo Pag, which is a film with actually four segments consisting of Roberto Rossellini, Jean-Luc Godard, Pasolini, of course, and Ugo Gregoretti is his name. I haven't actually gotten around to see this yet, which sort of I should, because I am a Pasolini fan, but I'm an even bigger Godard fan, so I'll have to check this out very soon. Um, and then we have this film. I'm not gonna try to give you the Italian title. It's called Love Meetings in its translation. Um, and it's sort of the cinema verite documentary of him walking around the streets of some part of Italy, I guess, asking normal people back in, I think, the 60s, yeah, around mid 60s, rather personal questions about sexuality, and especially around gay topics and also certain sexual deviations and everything. Very interesting, actually, to look into a Catholic society and a somewhat conservative society and their views on sexuality, and to what extent they're ready to talk about something that's considered rather private. So a really cool film, a document of history. And as I said, my favorite Pasolini film and also his debut film is Acatone from 1961. It deals with I'd say, well, basically a pimp of the time and his relationships towards women and his life in the slums and everything. I'm not going to go into detail, but it's a really good movie. Check it out if you can get a hold of it. I don't know how rare this box set is getting to be, and perhaps there are other releases too. But a really good movie. I recommend this. It's from 1961, by the way. And as a bonus with this book or box set, you actually get a copy of Pasolini's book A Violent Life, his novel A Violent Life. This seems to be sort of hard to get a hold of. I haven't been able to find it anywhere. Nothing too special, it's a regular book, but really cool extra. Like this a lot. There you have that. A Violent Life, that is. Next up is just a continuation of that box set. So we have Volume 2 of the Tartan releases. This has Hawks and Sparrows, Oedipus Rex, and Pigsty. Also really nice. Slim cases here too. I'll try to get these out. So here we have Pigsty, cool artwork, Oedipus Rex, and hawks and sparrows. These are nice, and I mean, Pigsty especially is sort of one of the more famous, I think at least, Pasolini pictures. This is interesting, but it's hard to get through. It's a rather artsy film. I'm not saying it's bad, but it takes a certain frame of mind, I guess. But really cool to have. And also, this book comes with, or I'm sorry, this box set also comes with a bonus book. This is the novel The Ragazzi by Pasolini, so that's also very cool. It's the same with this, just a regular book, but really cool. I haven't seen this book too often either in print, so great. Next up is this Tartan DVD of The Gospel According to St. Matthew. As I've understood it, this is often considered Pasolini's masterpiece. I've already stated my favorite Pasolini picture, so but I'm not going to argue. This is a great movie. I know this is available actually in a colorized version, and I know to a lot of people that's sort of blasphemy. I'm not right up there with them. I sort of appreciate it at times. I think It's a Wonderful Life looks really good colorized, but I know King Kong, I think, has some really awful colorization. So, I mean, this isn't colorized. This is a standard version. It has a few extras and everything. It's a nice version. I think there are better versions, but I'm glad to have this. And then we go into the into the Criterion part. And this is Mama Roma. It has Anna Magnani, who was a great actress, amazing actress. I might be mistaken, but I think this is like his second film or whatever. So this is Criterion, spine number 236. It's a double disc set. So one disc there, another disc there, and it comes with a booklet. So super nice. I'll show that to you. Really nice writing there. So that's cool. Good Pasolini picture right there. Also, of course, I mean, as per usual with Pasolini, dealing with a rather precarious or controversial subject. I think prostitution, basically. So cool. And then we have the Trilogy of Life, basically, as it's known. God, I have to make sure I get these in the right order here. Yeah, they're in the right order. So it's the Decameron. It's the Canterbury Tales. And it's the Arabian Nights, or Arabian Nights. These are by the BFI. I've talked about them in another video, the British Film Institute. Amazing Blu-ray editions. Get them if you can. Really worth it, pretty much all of the time. These have PCM tracks. They have the alternate English versions, every one of them. They all have booklets. I'll break out one of them so you can see what that's all about. Here you go. A super nice booklet with nice printing, writing, pictures, what have you. So that's really cool. Glad to have these. And now on to perhaps the most how can I put this? The most well-known, sort of notorious Pasolini picture, and it's Salo, or Salo, I'm not sure. Great BFI release. I know there's a sort of how can I put this? Is a very rare Criterion version of this, but it's to my understanding is not all that great. Really, it's just sort of rare. This, however, is a Blu-ray edition by the BFI, and it has Also has PCM audio. It has a DVD extras disc. It has the alternate versions, the English version, I think. I'll have to double check that though. Yeah, the English language version. Really cool. It comes with this really rather thick booklet. Super nice with images. Now this is a disturbing picture, no doubt about it. No surprise that it was as controversial as it was. Here you go inside the pack, because it has some really strong content. But it's a good picture. It has a story to tell about fascism and the how these sort of things came to be in Italy and everything. And so it is a good picture. Try to avoid judging if you're going to watch this for the first time, because it is a really amazing trip to go on. I recommend it. So there we have it for my humble Pasolini collection. Hope you enjoyed this. I really, if you're not familiar with Pasolini, I recommend you to check him out. Definitely worth it. But that's it, basically, for Big Voiced Films for this time. I'll be back soon with another showing off and movie review and everything. Thank you for watching.